What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. This is Exotics Anonymous, and today we're talking about the upcoming Lexus supercar, sports car. We're not exactly sure yet, and why nobody's talking about this car, because I think this is probably one of the coolest cars that we've had coming in a long time in the car world, and I don't understand why there's not more hype about it. So we're going to talk about that. Lexus hasn't made a supercar since the LFA, and that's gone on to become incredibly valuable, first of all, but also just a super sought after car. Maybe the best sounding V10 ever made, maybe one of the best sounding cars ever made too. Hard argument with cars like the Zonda Cinque Roadster out there, but in the the Aventador, like a Gentani exhaust, or the Ferrari V12 engine. But a lot of great options out there in that market. But nonetheless, the LFA was an incredible car. My understanding is they're making this car because of a racing series that they want to enter, and they have to make a certain amount of road cars to be able to race in that class. There's been pictures of the car. I'm going to see if I can find any that I can use online for you guys. It looks amazing. It almost looks like a Mercedes AMG SLS, the one with the gull-wing doors, like in terms of how the car is set up. It's got a big long hood. You sit pretty far to the back, and there's kind of like a sloping roofline behind you. It looks amazing. In terms of the powertrain, what I'm hearing is a twin turbo V8 with the hybrid system. Total output should be about 800 horsepower, which from a Lexus is unheard of, but also they're going to do it reliably when they do it. So it might be one of the most usable, really fast cars ever made. The videos I've heard of the car sound really good, so that gives me high hopes that it's not just going to be fast, it's also going to sound good. And if it is based on a race car, it's going to be performance-wise great. Hopefully it's great on the road too. Hopefully it's not just so fast you can't even have fun with it. But I think it'll be great, because Lexus, the LFA was amazing on the road. So hopefully this car follows suit. I think maybe part of the reason that not as many people have been talking about this car yet is we don't really know a lot about it. We know it's going to be a cool car. I don't think these people are correct that are saying it's going to be like an RCF successor. That just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, that car, nowhere near as powerful. It doesn't look anywhere near as expensive either. I think this car has to be more of almost like an Aston Martin Vantage competitor, I would say. I don't really know what else you could put it up against. I think it'll be that level of car. I think this is an important car for Lexus because the last couple of years, some of their redesigns have been a little controversial. They haven't really made a good sports car since like 2016 with the RCF and the GSF. So, and of course the LFA was the last real supercar they made going back to 2009, and the values of those have skyrocketed. I think it's literally 800 grand now for a regular one. Nürburgring editions are probably even more. So it's absolutely awesome that Lexus is making another supercar, and I'm excited to hear that the performance numbers are really looking like true supercar performance. I mean, I can't wait to see one of these things lined up against, say, an Aston Martin Vantage. So I think it's exciting. The performance figures sound amazing. The looks seem good. I mean, all the pictures, spy shots, there's plenty of the cars around. Even Lexus showed the car themselves at the Goodwood Festival of Speed a couple weeks ago. So it's being developed with racing in mind. It should have amazing dynamics and performance, both straight line and around corners. And I can't wait to see it. I mean, I feel like it's going to be one of the cooler things, because the last few years we've just been getting, whatever the new Ferrari is, the new Aston Martin, the new Lamborghini. We're kind of expecting these things to happen now. But every now and then it's nice when, Lexus throws a hat in the ring, and it almost feels like a holy trinity type of car where we get one every 10 years, like the Ferrari LaFerrari, or the McLaren P1, or the Porsche 918 Spider. It almost feels like the LFA is like becoming every 10 years, or now 15 years, we get a crazy Lexus. And I can't wait to see it, because the last time they did it, they made one of the most iconic cars of all time. To be fair, we live in a very inflated car market at the moment, and it still hasn't bottomed as far as I think it's going to. But hopefully these LFRs are semi-affordable, so they're not just astronomically expensive forever. But I think it's a great car. I'm so happy Lexus is getting back in the supercar game. If they keep doing like one every decade, that's cool. I mean, I guess it's been more like 15 years since the LFA came out, so that's kind of a long time. It'd be nice to see one every like 10 years, kind of like Porsche, Ferrari, McLaren do with their hypercars. But I can't wait to see this car. I think it's one of the more exciting things we've had in a while. And it's nice to see them doing a front engine supercar, because I feel like a lot of manufacturers are getting away from that. Even the Corvette's not front engine anymore. So I hope people keep making these cars, especially Ferrari, especially Aston Martin. But it'd be nice to even see some other manufacturers jump in there. I think Lamborghini could do something really cool. I would love like a Lamborghini sedan. It'd be easy for them to make too. Just take like an RS7 or a Panamera and, put the Lambo body and interior on it and tune the powertrain how you want. Boom. Almost no R&D. You're welcome, Lamborghini. That's a free idea. So shout out to Lexus for doing this car. Can't wait to see it. If Lexus sees this, I'd love to review one when it comes out. So I'm very curious to see, Lexus is known for reliability, and I hope that can stay true with a hybrid system and a twin turbo V8, because typically they've done naturally aspirated engines with gearboxes that they've been using for years. And I'm sure the interior will have a lot of part sharing with all their other models, which isn't a bad thing. They always make good products. But I just hope the cars can still be reliable when they start pushing into the supercar performance that their manufacturers have been doing for a few years now. I'm sure Lexus can find a way to make it work. Although, you know, some of their newer hybrid systems I've been hearing have had some trouble, especially on like the Tundras that they've been making and whatever they've been putting the hybrids in. I heard the first year or two of them were pretty bad. So hopefully that's not an issue on this LFR. It would suck to go spend $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 on a car and have it not work like that. Although Lamborghini and Ferrari do it to people all the time. So hopefully it's not an issue, but you know, I'm sure they'll figure it out. Let's just run through some potential competitors. I touched on it earlier, but I want to go a little more in depth. Aston Martin Vantage, Aston Martin Vanquish, I guess Aston Martin DB12. I think a Porsche 911 Turbo is probably a fair comparison. Ferrari Roma, or now the Amalfi, that's probably a good comparison. Ferrari Dodici Cilindri, performance-wise might be a good comparison. Price-wise, probably not even close. Ferrari's probably way more expensive. And, I mean, I don't think a Bentley Continental GT Speed, even though it's a very fast car, it's kind of a different vibe. I think this Toyota Lexus car is going to be more race car inspired. So I guess you could also say like a Mercedes AMG GT63 or an SL63, but more the GT63. Cars like that. I mean, a BMW M8 coupe type of car, perhaps. This Lexus is so much more unique than any of those cars, except maybe like the Aston Martins. Any of them are pretty special, obviously. And I mean, the Ferrari Amalfi, we all know it's kind of just a souped up Roma. Nothing special there, honestly, from them. So I think this car is a real opportunity to be a special place in the market at a time when everything is kind of feeling redundant, and it could really, you know, shake things up a bit. And if it's really good and people are, you know, oh, my LFR is faster than this Aston Martin, or faster than this Ferrari especially, that would really, you know, send some shockwaves through the market. So hopefully it's as good as it seems like it's going to be. I mean, I have high hopes for it. I'm excited to see it. If an Aston Martin Vantage is like 200 grand and this thing's like 350, I feel like the Vantage is still a better bargain, even if it's not as fast. But I think a DB12, interesting comparison for sure. The Aston will feel more elegant, more special, but I bet this Lexus will be a lot of fun to drive. So, and I love Aston Martin, and I like a lot of things Ferrari does too, to be honest with you, so I'm not trying to hate on them by any means. I'm just saying this Lexus is a very exciting product that's coming, and hopefully we'll get our hands on one at the time. If we know anybody that's getting one, that'd be nice. Really looking forward to see what's coming from Lexus. I'm happy they're doing this. I do hope that since they're developing this twin turbo V8 that they start putting it into some of their regular cars, because like the new LX having a twin turbo V6 is so disappointing. Same with the GX not having a V8 option. I hope they make a new LS, you know, full-size sedan, and hopefully like a sportier, you know, GS or ES sedan that's like, you know, BMW 5 Series sized or Audi A6 sized. Take that twin turbo V8, put it in there. You've got an instant M5 competitor, instant hopefully RS6 sedan competitor that's supposed to be coming. E63, they're not making one for 2 more years, Mercedes. So opportunity right there to throw a new ESF or something like that, something they've never even done before. I would love to see that car. So hopefully this is a new beginning for Lexus, and it seems like it's trending in the right direction. So I can't wait to see how it goes. So let me know what you guys think, if you think I am over exaggerating how good this car could be, or under exaggerating it, or if you like the car or don't like the car. Let me know your thoughts, and maybe how you think it'll stack up to any of these competitors as well. I got a ton of content coming out soon, so please subscribe to the channel, like the video for me, share it with anybody that likes cars, and yeah, thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you next time.